Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel... Pizarro! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Messi. Mbappe. And here's Pizarro. A temporary retreat here.
Darren Fletcher will be key here. It's
shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's in plenty of space here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That'll be a throw-in. Mbappe. Hernandez with the clearance. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
Alexander-Arnold must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
Tries to dink it in.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe...
And the finish! Pinches it off him. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's Pizarro. He's played it back. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pedri. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foden producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Maradona. Pizarro. Nakamura. Now it's Pizarro. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Here's Chouameni. He's tried one! Nakamura. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
To the staff room immediately.
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmeiras needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Van Dijk makes the interception. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Messi. Oh, good ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Pedri. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's a good ball. Pedri.
Nunez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pizarro. Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Maradona.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pedri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
The final 5 minutes. And here's Mbappe. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he gets rid in a hurry. All hands on deck for this one. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? In towards the middle. Cleared away. And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pizarro! Pizarro! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Pizarro deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Crossed in, up he goes! And he's there to clear it.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Oh, it's come loose. He's gone for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now, what about a counter-attack? Bellingham. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Nakamura threads one in. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Great ball, and the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stood up well. Gets his head to it! Harmlessly behind.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Throw in. Maradona. Bellingham. Chouameni proves too strong. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Please take this opportunity.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution.
And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gets his pass away. That is a great ball. Big chance! In for the pieces! And he can clear it away. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's neat. Rice. Still just a single goal between the sides. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For this match was
Tchouaméni
71,898.
trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's Neymar! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
In for a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Up for a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Mbappe. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pizarro. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's a corner kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making consecutive changes here. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Interesting ball. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. And that is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Now it's Mbappe. It's one! It's in! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakamura. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. And here's Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nakamura. Guardiola is charging up on the overlap. Now the finish! Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nakamura. Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super find. Chance! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
The most accurate pass. Kimmich.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Seedorf. And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
With the father of a boy,
how's the first half compared with your expectation?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Beckham. Seedorf. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
and he's straight offside. Pedri. Adams gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Oh, super great hit! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Eto deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri. Neymar. He's in here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Shot could be on. And he thumps it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Looking tidy in possession here. This is... There's the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Kaká. Now it's Cruyff. No goals as yet. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Hernandez is wide and looking to get onto this. Kaká. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Germany clearly didn't.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Cruyff. Kante cuts it out. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Cruyff. Conte. Mbappe. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Now it's Neymar. It's Eto'o! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Eto'o did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
And here's Bellingham, and that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Two added minutes.
And he's there to clear it. Cruyff. Cruyff. Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's there to belt it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Pete.
There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kimmich. Well played for Conte. Now it's Cruyff. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goal is still, on either side really getting onto the front foot. Kimmich. Mbappe. He's been picked out. Maradona.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Can he put it away? Bellingham! And yes, it's there! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half.
Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Germany grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Well, played right into his path. Check and pick that up. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mateus. Great hit! This time surely! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe!
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh no, what has happened here? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Hernandez. Kimmich.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Maldini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Thuram. And there goes the final whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that should get the job done. Oh, and he's through the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's well spotted. Aim forwards. David Villa. And the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. Header! No, not the best of headers. Cafu wriggles his way through. No, he is not giving anything away. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shifted it to the flank, played back in. Oh, they could break here. Now it's Haaland. Pedri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still goalless. Now it's Haaland. Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Chouameni. Pedri. Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Musiala. Now it's Pedri. Pedri has another goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
And he was quick to react. Pizarro looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri. And we've reached half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Haaland. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. White. And he can clear it away. And he's there to clear it. Pedri.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
For this match
Bellingham. He can run onto that. He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And it's Pizarro. Musiala, he has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's a superb pass. Maradona gets flagged offside. Costa Curta. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Costa Curta. Chouameni. Now it's Maradona. And here's Haaland. And he's had a hit. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Into the middle. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Up he goes! And he thumps it clear.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
David Villa. Guardiola gets rid without sophistication. He's got to be in here! And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Cafu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Musiala! And again! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Volleyed effort.
Mbappe really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Okay, I'm probably going to be accused of fullback bias again, Peter, but Giuliano Belletti is someone I see as having a key...
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have our breakthrough. He's had a hit! No mistake! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Bellingham! Now that is commitment to the cause. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baggio with the short one. Plays it in low. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And they get themselves in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Cannavaro clears. De Bruyne. And it's Pizarro. Pizarro. Great hit! He scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Musiala. Pizarro. And it's Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played.
There will be
No,
3
that was
minutes
never going to
added
make
time.
it. De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Bellingham. And it's played forward.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. A game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Just a quick request today.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
On the road outside the stadium.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitutions taking place.
And so we're off again. He's having a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Roberto Baggio actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he's there to retrieve it. Well, there's the clearance. And he's managed to gift it back. It's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe looking to add to his goal. Mbappe. Musiala. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Mbappe! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And now a sudden chance to counter. Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Bellingham.
The attendance for this match was
That's been cut out, well played.
649.
De Bruyne. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's played...
There's the hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes a substitution. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Now, that's what you call a luxury addition, to be able to summon someone of this calibre.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target. Mbappe! Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Maradona. To Musiala. Now it's De Bruyne. Maradona. It's Maradona! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Up he goes! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitution.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. They've got to make this nice and quick.
That was good alertness. That has been cut short. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's a throw-in. And it's De Bruyne. He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 3 minutes.
Well seen,
time.
saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Deep into stoppage time. That looks a cracking ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to
Hello,
everybody who has
welcome
joined us
to
for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pizarro. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hudson-Odoi getting this one clear. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Mbappe. He's shifted. Mbappe! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Son Heung-min. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Deftly away. And it's Pizarro. And he's away. Mbappe. And he's running through. Hits one! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Lewandowski goes short. Van Dijk. Valde. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Barcelona really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Maradona. Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's gone looking for safety. Gavi wins the duel this time. And it's Kane. Musiala. Valverde. He's through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's burst through. He's through. It's one-on-one. And the shot! He's got a goal! 100 games of service, duly rewarded. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at added time.
Speculative strike. Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Valverde. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Keep your eyes on your children.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And the action is back on the way. Pizarro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Valverde. Nicely spread. Mbappe. Boys, Mbappe! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control. Looking to go deep.
Well played and well cleared.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
It's become a case of men. It's Neymar! And they can counter here. And it's Messi. Neymar. Pizarro. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's through and all alone! Can he put it away? They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind
Neymar!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shapes to shoot. And he steered it beyond the post.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Costa Corta. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Cafu. And here's Maradona.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk makes the interception.
There will be 5 minutes added
And
time.
he thumps it clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Maradona. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Goes in for the header! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
It's a mass exodus now, certain sectors.
That's that, the end. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And a quick reminder
Pizarro
today that
voted
parking
man
in
of the
area
match,
around the
and
stadium is
deservedly
strictly
so.
forbidden.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. That has been cut short. And here's Messi. Now it's Maradona. Traoré. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Jim, which player is best equipped for this? And the finish!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the hit! Oh, that wasn't far away. Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. And he's taking no chances there. Pizarro.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Pizarro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Here's Traoré. And it's Maradona. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Half-time rapidly approaching and it's still goalless. He's looking for the runner here. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Davis. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get away here? He's going for goal! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Hernandez. Musiala makes the interception. Mbappe. Oh, that's an inviting ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Pizarro. Davis calmly anticipates. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. Musiala.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Musiala. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Pizarro. Just about up to the hour now. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Musiala! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's a throw-in. Sweet feet. Pizarro, played out to the left flank. Davids kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's onto this. He might be in here! Ronaldo trying to keep this in. Bellingham with the clearance. Pizarro. Looking tidy in possession here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Pedri! It's there! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Shot goal! And that could have brought them level.
Musiala couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
Al Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And here's Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's Pizarro. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Some resolute defending there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Has been indicated.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So that's it, it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Pedri picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Martin has a goal! Goal! Inter! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Saka. The counter-attack is on here for Inter. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rafinha, he's had a shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Thuram. Rafinha. Oh, well played. Nakamura. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Nakamura is in a really good position out wide. McAllister.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Rafinha. Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Nakamura.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Challenge just a bit on, and the shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Now it's Martinez. And Martinez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
2
Cafu.
minutes has been indicated.
Chouameni. Passes short and sharp. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
Hello everybody,
it is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
The second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thuram, that's a fabulous ball. Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goalkeeper's ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. That's really well cleared. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he'll shoot here.
The attendance for this match
And
was
kept out by the most elastic of saves.
McAllister is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan have their third corner. Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through there. Can he get it through? Now there's a foot and the finish! He scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pizarro is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's McAllister. Real chance! And he's following up! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Thuram duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's off target and by quite a way.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Now it's Maradona. And it's Maradona.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
That is good strength. Pedri! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Oh, this looks sharp. So we're still where we started right now. Van Dijk. Beckham. And it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Tchouaméni. And the shot's on. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tchouaméni. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great ball if he can get there. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, sweet feet. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Danger averted for now. A real chance if he can get through. He's through here. He's got away. He's got the shot away! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives...
There's the whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Messi! Maradona. Mbappe. Nakamura. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Adams gets it clear. Played back in. Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Suarez. Shot, now the finish! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial.
550.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. And that was very necessary. Maradona. Haaland. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Adams gets rid without sophistication.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Iniesta. Number 13, Johan Cruyff.
Pedri.
Coming on the field,
Pizarro.
number 10, Rivaldo.
Bellingham in
Number 14,
acres of space out
De
wide.
Bruyne. Substitution
In
in
with
progress.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now,
added
Peter, are
minutes
going to be
have been
very
indicated.
frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
4 extra minutes added on. Deftly away. Pedri. Bellingham. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of... Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game. Oh, what has happened here? Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. Bernardo Silva stood his ground strongly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bastoni cuts it out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, hits one! Goal! Barcelona!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. And
decent hit! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nakamura. Oh, he's bustling through here. Maradona. Saka. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nakamura. Now it's Pizarro. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. No, that's overhit. Saka. Tonali. Here's Doku. Mbappe! Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good read, needed to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Maradona. That has been cut short. That's really well cleared. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
On our club's FM station.
So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Saka. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found the way. Now the finish! Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri. Now it's Doku. Mbappe. Pizarro. He could be in here. Nakamura. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Doku. Doku! Nakamura.
The attendance for this match
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Shapes to shoot! Maradona, and the counter is on. And it's Bernardo Silva, little pass back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. De Bruyne. Mbappe has created one goal already. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. De Bruyne. Pizarro. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pedri. Koulibaly gets rid without sophistication. Nakamura. Passing is crisp and sharp. Doku.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a sweet ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mbappe. And here's Pizarro.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive
Kaka? Ne kayma yaptığımı işiten
or determination, no complaints. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambient. Had a shot! Swept in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nesta, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He has found the way through. Oh, good read. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Nesta gets over and intercepts. David Villa. He's in space and looking for options. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Pizarro. He's had it taken off him. Ronaldinho. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, you won't find many that can lead a line better than Luis Suarez. The Uruguayan really does come into his own when dropping between the lines or attacking those small spaces in and around the box. Even the
chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bellingham. De Bruyne. And here's the chance to counter. Gabriel Jesus. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Bellingham. Messi. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
Suarez did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Bellingham. Rodri, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tchouaméni. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Jesus. Great defending, strong and determined.
Gabriel Jesus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Tchouaméni. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Added time.
Ronaldinho. And the half-time whistle goes. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Thank you.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Luis Suarez! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's Bellingham. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maradona. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. That is good alertness. Chouameni. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Jesus. Pizarro. And he's on his way! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Passing nice and neat. Well read, nice interception. And that should get the job done. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Chouameni. De Bruyne. Now there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. David Villa.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And here's Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And it's Messi. He's played him through. Good read, needed to be. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. And he's there to clear it.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Bellingham attempts a clearance.
Added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. David Villa. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Could move up a gear here. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Messi.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Lovely bit of skill. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Rice. He has found the way through. That's very neat. He's had a hit! Musiala.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Messi. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Stood up well to him there. Nakamura. Musiala. Nakamura. The fullback is in acres of space here. He is through here. And header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. 30 minutes gone. Van Nistelrooy. Nakamura. Chouameni. Nakamura. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Looking for options for movement. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's in, surely. Tries a shot. Now, who's going to be first to this?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
And a quick reminder,
it's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8. Van Nistelrooy. Number
And that's
19,
the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 41.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust.
Decent hit! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nakamura. Nakamura pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia. That looks a cracking ball. Now, can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona take the lead. Musiala. Pedri. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Kvaratskhelia! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's been taken short. Can he finish? He will be quick to recover this. Costa Curta can get it clear. Barcelona have their second corner now. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Kvaratskhelia simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
So, third corner of the game. Beckham with the short one. Now the finish! And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. That has been cut short. Musiala. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that was very necessary. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, the shot could be on here.
Added minute has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Kvaratskhelia really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
We are into stoppage time. And he's been shifted off it. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Gabriel Jesus. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Bellingham, it's loose now and they want to get it back. Hernandez crosses. Danger averted for now. Now it's Pizarro.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature.
Bellingham! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Barcelona are in front.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Pizarro. There's a searching pass. Hernandez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to dink it through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's managed to get rid. That is a great pick out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Pizarro, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Messi. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maradona pinches it off him. Hernandez. Suarez receives it in a good position here. Maradona. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Pizarro. Pedri, who does have an assist to his name. Well, played right into his path. That has been cut short. Cleared without complication. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Luis Suarez, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he'll shoot here. No, not quite.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Just great hit! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area. Substitution on the field. Number 23, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 5, Bellingham.
There's the start of the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Chance to finish. Just off target.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And he's picked out the run. Hernandez. Cleared away.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Bellingham is there, and he can get that clear. Thuram is there to clear.
70,987.
Pedri. And here's Pizarro. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Messi is on. Has a go! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Fired deep towards the back post. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Maradona. Some resolute defending there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maradona. He's gone forward. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. He's gone away. Can he put it away? And somehow he's managed to miss it.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Nicely aimed pass. Vardio. Here's Maradona. Chouameni. Maradona. And here's Pizarro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's in a decent hit! Goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He does it all. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...